Hello guys, I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I made a video, but this one is a real powerful one for you. And later on, maybe another 2 or 3 days, I might throw y'all out a little bone, give y'all another video, something super fire hot. But it's gonna be a long ass video. I'm gonna break down you some stuff you need to know. You know what I'm saying? So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 11 emotional needs that all women need to have. This is the core fundamental main 11 emotional needs women need, right? This is what they're talking about when they say a guy doesn't feel me emotionally. I'm going to go through all 11, right? But I want to give out a shout out to a guy called Kermit. It was a white guy that came out with this book called Everything Out of Her Mouth is a Test. And 10 of the 11 I'm about to give you now are directly from him. So I just want to give a shout out to him, give him credit. Kermit, check out his book, Everything Out of Her Mouth is a Test. This guy has a lot of game, but we're going to dive into it right now. I'm going to read it to you. Remember I said it's going to be a long video, so stay with me. It's going to be entertaining. This section will, this is out of my book. This section will probably be one of the most important sections of this book. I will start out by saying that there are 11 emotional needs that most women have. Now, this doesn't mean that every woman needs all 11 or that every woman needs a particular emotional need to be a 10 out of a scale of 1 to 10. But this does mean each woman needs some combination of the ones on this list. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this. This video has been on this segment of my book for a while now, so you could just read it on your own, the rest of it. I want to keep this video interesting for you. Now, here are the 11 emotional needs that a woman has. Number 1, having her sexual reputation protected. Number 2, the need to feel a range of emotions and not just one or two. Number 3, the need to have the kid in her brought out. Number 4, she needs a man that is dominant and assertive. Number 5, a woman needs a man that she can trust. Number 6, she needs a man she feels can physically protect her. Number 7, she needs to know that you won't abandon her. This is something out of his book, Kermit. All of these, remember what I said, except for the number 11. That's something I came up with, and it makes sense. 50% of the reason why women want to be married is because they want to know that you won't abandon. They won't be abandoned. Number 8, some women need to know that you can handle their sexual history or past. Number 9, she wants a man that has high quality sperm or genetics. This is 50% of the reason why women want to be married. Number 10, a heterosexual woman needs to know that you're not homosexual. Number 11, this is the one I came up with, she needs a good communicator. Communication is important to her. Okay, so you got a bonus, number 11. Oh yeah, this is an asterisk. Keep in mind that these 11 emotional needs are in no particular order, except for maybe number 1. I think that deserves to be number 1. Except for number 1, I agree. I don't think you need to put these in any particular order. They're all important. Now, I'm just going to read some of each one. I'm not going to read all of them because you can just go back, you could stop the video and just read it, okay? But this is powerful. This is going to, change the game for a lot of y'all, all right? So let me read the first paragraph of this one, and I'll go through the rest of them, right? Number 1, having her sexual reputation protected. This is probably a woman's most important emotional need. Women will go to great lengths to make sure that this need is protected. This is one of the reasons why they are very selective with the type of guy they have sex with. One who's not going to kiss and tell. A guy that's not going to tell other people they fucked or how she is down in bed. I know it's hard, but as a guy, you can't tell your friends you fucked a particular chick or how well she sucked your penis. Okay? Okay, let me read the second one too. Keep that shit to yourself. You'll get more pussy the more a woman knows you won't tell her sexual secrets. As a matter of fact, it's best you do this, especially when you're in an environment where there's a lot of women. Let women speak about how great sex was with you. Let them tell their friends all the details. Guess what? That same woman she talked to are going to want you too. And on top of that, she's going to mention them how great you keep sexual secrets and that you don't snitch about it. Okay, so I'm going to let you read the rest of that. Let me go to number 2. The need to feel a range of emotions and not just one or two. Unlike men, women need to feel more than one or two emotions. As men, our emotional range is insufficient. We guard our emotions because ever since we were young, we were told to do so. It is also in our nature to just be less emotional anyway. But with women, they need to feel a range of emotions all the time, or they will feel unalive. This is why as a man, you shouldn't try to make women happy all the time. They don't want to be happy all the time. They want to feel a range of emotions when in your company. A man that can make them cry, be sad, be happy, surprised, angry, curious, and so on. I'm not saying as a man you do this while being out of character. I'm saying you do this while being yourself at all times. Okay, I'll let you read the rest of number 2. Number 3, she needs the kid in her brought out. Every woman has a little girl inside of her. You just need to bring it out of her. I'm not saying every woman likes the little kid in them brought out, but a majority of them do. You could do something real childlike, like the two of you going out for ice cream. You could also go to your local park and get on the park swings together. The key is women like being a child again because it puts them in a comfort zone. They want a brief moment in time where they can relax, forget about everything, and just be a little girl again. Free from all the responsibilities they may have, free from all the baggage they may have in their life. Number 4, she needs a man that is dominant and assertive. I think y'all guys know what that means, but you can go back through the video and read this anyway. I'm not going to read that. I mean, I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. What's the next one? Number 5. One second. A woman needs a man she can trust. That's pretty much self-explanatory, but you can read my, opinion or, what I wrote about it. Number 6. She needs a man she feels can physically protect her. Same thing. You can read that. There's no need for me to read that, but you can read it so you can understand my take on it. Number 7, she needs to know that you won't abandon her. 50% of the reason why women want to be married. Okay, I'm going to read this one. For a lot of women, it is very important that they know you are going to be faithful to them. This is one of the biggest reasons why they want you to marry them. It's like a life insurance policy for them. If you back out of marriage, abandon them, there's a heavy price for you, the man, and a lot to gain for her. She sees marriage as a win-win situation. If you stay, she has the commitment she wants, but if you leave, she's compensated for it. I've noticed that the women who take this particular need the most serious are the women who were abused, raped, molested, or just dogged out by men. They have a lot of insecurity, self-esteem, and neediness issues. Maybe she was a woman that was a foster kid when she was younger, or maybe her father left home when she was 8, and she doesn't want another man to leave her as he did. Just keep in mind that the severity of how a woman needs this particular emotional need depends on the woman you're talking to. That's why women always want to know if you love them, because if you love them, you're less likely to abandon them for another woman. Aha! Makes sense. Makes sense. Number 8. Some women need to know that you can handle their sexual history of past. There's a lot of women who have an extensive sexual history that they are ashamed of or feel a certain way about. These type of women need to know that you can handle their sexual past, especially women that were in the sex industry, or had a period in life they live freaky styles. In other words, you can be with a woman who tells you she's been with 100 men. If you tell her you can't, or your body language says otherwise, she's going to feel weary about being in a relationship with you because it's going to be awkward for her. Number 9, she wants a man that has high quality sperm or genetics. 50% of the reason why women want to be married, what will constitute this is maybe a person's looks, intelligence, ability to earn money or status in life. This is 50% of the reason why women want to be married. They want to be with a man that has genetics they can pass down to their children. Genes that will help their children have a better chance in life. Number 10, a heterosexual woman needs to know that you're not homosexual. If a woman is interested in you, it is critical that she knows that you are not gay. She needs to be secure in the fact that your sexuality is stable. A straight woman wants a straight man. Number 11, this is my bonus. This is the one I came up with. The previous 10 are the one Frank Kermit is the author of that book I told you. Make sure you get his book. I'm giving credit to him for those first 10. Those are not my ideas. Those are Frank Kermit's ideas from his book. And I'm going to state his book again at the end of this video. So that's number 11. A great communication from a man is very important for most women. It will be one of the emotional needs most women look for, which is true. How many times have you heard women say that, my man didn't communicate well, he doesn't speak to me? So that's very important. So that's it, guys. I done hit you with 11 of the most important emotional needs. Well, here are 11 major emotional needs of a woman. These are the main, emotional needs that all women want. Now the only caveat to this is, hold on a second. Give me a second, guys. The only caveat to this is some women may want some of these things more than others. For example, you may have some women that put more of a importance on being physically protected, this one right here, than having the kid brought out in the, let's say a scale from 1 to 10. Maybe from 1 to 10, she may want a guy that can physically protect her at a 9, and a guy that brings the kid brought out in her at a 5. But then another woman may want, the kid brought out of her at an 8 level, and the guy that can physically protect her at a 3. So it depends on the woman which of these emotional needs she's looking for at the time, and at what degree. Like I said, the scale from 1 to 10. Let me give you another example. Let's say, there's a particular woman, maybe she's maybe only 4 of these are very important to her, but maybe one of them, it's at a level of importance of 7. Maybe the other one's a level of importance of 2. Maybe another one of her emotional needs is a 10. You know what I'm saying? So there's variations. There's a sliding scale for each one. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. But I didn't hit y'all with another dominating, you know what I'm saying, out of this motherfucking world video. You dig? Make sure you get that nigga. Well, he's a white guy. My bad. I said nigga, but he's a white guy. Frank Kermit. He has a lot of fucking game. This he's got a lot. He just got a lot. And his book is called Everything Out of Her Mouth is a Test. You will love that book. But I'm out, guys, and I'll have some more videos. And I did this for you, Black Ram 313, because you said, you said, Victorian, make another video. We miss you. What's going on, man? What's going on? Hit us up with some more videos. You got all this knowledge, nigga. Lace us. I did it, Black Ram. Here you go.